Ex-AGF Malami should be in prison, not keynote speaker at coalition of mega fraudsters, says Sowore. Good day to you, my dear listeners. Here is an human rights activist and a 2023 presidential aspirant to Omoyele Sowore. An outspoken man says the ex-AGF Malami should be in prison, not keynote speaker at coalition of mega fraudsters. Well, as we all know, Omoyele Sowore as an outspoken person. Yes, that's what he stated. And let's see the reason why he said the ex-AGF Malami should be in prison and not keynote speaker at the coalition of mega. My dear listeners, let's move down to the full details. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Human rights activist and convener of Revolution Now movement, Omoyele Sowore, has said that the former Attorney General of the Federation AGF and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami San is supposed to be in prison for all his corrupt practices instead of being recognized as a keynote speaker at a coalition event Sowore described as a coalition of mega fraudsters. Sowore, a former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress (AAC), said this while reacting to Malami's participation as a keynote speaker at a coalition meeting organized by the National Political Consultative Group, NOT, in Abuja on Sunday. In a post on his verified X, formerly Twitter account on Tuesday, Sowore criticized what he sees as the normalization of corruption and impunity in Nigeria. Coalition of mega fraudsters. Imagine a country where a globally recognized thief like Abubakar Malami, Buhari former ultra-corrupt Minister of Injustice, who was just leaving this evil APC a few weeks ago, became a keynote speaker and one of the biggest movers. People who should be cooling their feet in prison, Sowore wrote. Malami, who served as Attorney General of the Federation under former President Muhammadu Buhari, condemned the ruling APC for ignoring the struggles of citizens and putting politics ahead of their welfare during his keynote address at the meeting on Sunday. Malami stated that rather than addressing present issues such as insecurity, economic hardship, and growing poverty, the APC has opted to focus on politics by endorsing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's well ahead of an election that is still 2 years away. In April, the former AGF debunked reports that he was planning to dump APC for the Social Democratic Party (SDP). But speaking at the coalition meeting on Sunday, Malami was quoted as saying just a few days ago, the ruling party held its national summit and instead of addressing the serious issues of insecurity, economic hardship and rising poverty, it chose to focus on politics, endorsing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as sole candidate for the 2027 election that is still 2 years away. He urged stakeholders of the coalition to form a united front to reclaim Nigeria from Tinubu and the APC and create a peaceful and prosperous Nigeria. The meeting was attended by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and former governor of Rivers State, Chibuike Amechi, among other opposition leaders. Meanwhile, Malami has faced multiple allegations of corruption and abuse of office during his tenure, though he has not been formally charged or convicted of any crimes. In January 2020, Sahara reporters reported how Transparency International, a global coalition against corruption, accused Malami of frustrating high-profile cases since he assumed office in 2015 and had not been at the forefront of the anti-corruption fight. The organization alleged that Malami had not prosecuted any corruption case in the approximately 5 years he had been in office, but had instead watered down cases that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) was investigating or that were before the court. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.